The Tieless cameraman is a reference to the mysterious but coward cameraman that hides behind striped tied dark blue suited cameraman's back in episode 56. He was not included in the wiki because of how debatable his appearance was. It was hard to see if he really wore a tie or simply was tieless, and if he was tieless, that would have made him the first tieless male character in the Alliance after the Titans. After further research, it was revealed that he was sporting a tie with a light color. That made it hard to see if he really wore a tie. Minor Characters Page for Toilets is a reference to the idea of there being a page for the toilets that have minor roles in the series. This has been brought up multiple times by editors, but the creation of this page in the future is highly unlikely because of the toilets having more unique abilities and equipment, unlike, for instance, cameramen or speakermen. White-suited cameraman was the POV in the beginning of episode 71, is a theory that states that the white-suited cameraman appeared as the POV of episode 71. This theory is based on the fact that he presumably got fixed and was given cameraman 2.0 equipment afterwards after episode 70. This theory is really unlikely because of the lack of real evidence supporting it. What really was the brown-suited speakerman doing in episode 50 is a question that multiple users have different answers for. When the POV of the episode runs out of the laboratory, he can be seen in front of kamikaze cameraman moving his arms. The two most common interpretations of his behavior is that he attaches pipe bombs on kamikaze cameraman's vest, or that he tries to stop the kamikaze from performing a martyr attack. Spring 2023 Wiki is a reference to the early days of the Wiki with few active editors and inconsistent pages. This was before the Wiki merge occurred. User shipping is the desire that two editors or users are in a romantic relationship with each other. This is rarely joked about in the discussion feed and the message walls if two users constantly write with each other. Reason for the usage of transparent images is a question that is rarely asked among the users. The presumed reason for the usage of this types of images for character info box is that they most likely give a better overview on the character, unlike normal images without a transparent background. Underage user not being caught for a year is a reference to an user that I cannot share the name of that was revealed to be under the age of 16. Something that is against Wiki's rules that say that users that are residents inside the EEA need to be over 16, as opposed to the rest of the world where the age limit is 13. Not only with that, he was also revealed to be active on the Wiki for almost a year since the creation of his account. There is only one giant gray Skibidi toilet is a reference to how there are multiple of the other gray Skibidi toilet size variations except the giant one that got killed in episode 51. It has been showcased in the series that there are multiple giant Skibidi toilets such as in episode 44 and 67, but for some unknown reason, there is only one gray variant of this toilet shown, and the Wiki classifies that like if there only is one of that toilet. Mega Skibidi toilets were a size variation of Skibidi toilets that got removed to reduce the amount of toilet sizes. The appearances of the Mega Skibidi toilets were in episode 41 and 44 because how some of the toilets in these episodes looked too small to be classified as semi-giant and too big to be classified as large. All of the Mega toilets are right now classified as large Skibidi toilets. The secret video page was a deleted page that featured the also deleted Demand music video by Blue Gray, Alexei's music artist name. The page got removed because of how it did not have any connection to the series at all and how reliant on fan-considered information it was. The music video also featured a figure with a TV head that may or may not have been the inspiration for the TV men. Explanation for the lack of plural page names is a statement that questions the reason why multiple pages that are about units are not written in plural form as it technically should. Examples of this is Normal Cameraman that actually should be named Normal Cameraman, or the Medium Skibidi Toilet page that actually should be named Medium Skibidi Toilets. Undocumented parameters still being used in source editing is a reference to how infobox information such as speed, durability, or damage still can be found in some pages via source editing, even if they do not show up in visual editing because of them being undocumented as stated earlier. Boom is Among Us is a reference to that Alexei Gerasimov. The creator of the series actually could be an editor of the Wiki. This is highly unlikely because of him having a tight working schedule. Exclusive Boom selfie from his friend is a reference to a now almost 2 years old post on the Wiki's discussion feed that features a selfie taken by Alexei Gerasimov, aka Boom, from his balcony. The original poster wrote in a comment that Boom personally sent that photo to him when he moved into his new apartment. It should also be stated that the original poster may have faked this just to get attention. Wiki Raid is a potential event where a big group of haters of the series attack the Wiki by vandalizing a bunch of pages. If not prevented in good time, This can lead to a lot of damage to the wiki and a huge humiliation to its editors. Boom has promoted the wiki on his YouTube channel is a reference to a statement that the creator of the series had a link to the wiki on his YouTube channel. This is supported by multiple eyewitnesses that say that his was removed in a short time before or after the release of the official Skibidi toilet mobile game. Reason for the lack of the memes and jokes category is a reference to how there is not a category that users on the wiki can put memes and jokes in at the discussion feed. The reason for this is unknown, but it is presumably because of how the mods don't want to risk another category to get deleted because of the lack of uses similar to the off-topic category that was brought up earlier. The wiki is unreliable is a statement that says that the wiki is severely unreliable because of the lack of links and sources on pages. Most of the info is coming from presumed facts that actually is from the editors themselves. The height of the characters or their confirmed appearances is a great example of this. A reason for this could be because of how few informative text posts about the series itself Alexei makes on his social media accounts such as Twitter or Instagram. Current amount of underage users is a reference to how the mods really do not know about the age of the users. Even if they suspect something, they really cannot force someone to make a face reveal, and after the previous entry that resolves an underage user that was not caught by the mods in almost a year makes us wonder how many liars there are left among us. The first page is a reference to the first created page that covers Skibidi Toilet on this wiki. The wiki after the release of the movie and TV franchise is a reference to what the wiki will do once the planned Michael Bay-directed franchise of the series comes out. Will new subpages of already existing characters be created or not? How will editors separate the live-action characters from the ones already existing from the series? Will we still use transparent images of the characters?